Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Tech Cave, and this is part 2 of the big video games haul. This is going to be the Nintendo games, everything that I didn't show in the last video, that is Nintendo. It's now Saturday. I did go out to a car boot sale today, picked up a few nice bits, nothing amazing to be honest, but that will be in the hangout tomorrow night on Sunday. But this is going to be all about Nintendo and all about the games that I got with that massive lot. So I have this time, the last video I was very ill prepared. I hadn't looked up prices, hadn't really done my research. I've tried to quickly research these before making the video. So I'll be able to give you a bit of a rough idea of what I'm going to aim at on either eBay or Amazon with these. So there's quite a lot to go through, so I will crack on. I'll start with N64 because there's very little N64 stuff. In the last haul you may have seen I showed that Lilac Wars game. Apart from that there's only a handful of other bits, so we'll quickly do those. This is really nice. This is Silicon Valley. Space Station Silicon Valley. Really good neck actually. Again, if any of you guys want any of this stuff, just drop me a message. I've had a lot of interest from that other video. A lot of lowball offers and a few offers that I'm vaguely interested in, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, this is good. It's got its manual in really nice condition. It's in a tray. And the cart. I hope the light's okay. It's quite late here now, so I've got no natural light. The thing about these Nintendo games is that all of the boxes were always cardboard, which means they either got thrown away or they got squashed. I'll show you later some poor flattened boxes that I've got, which is really sad. It just makes them way more valuable if you get a really nice box because they got squashed, they got ruined or thrown away. So yeah, that's a really nice example on that. eBay, it looks like about 25 to 30 in that condition. There's no sellers on FBA, so I may just send it into FBA and price high and wait on that one. This is lovely. I had this back in the day. This is the classic Super Mario 64. Absolutely brilliant game. 3D platformer. If you haven't played it, you should. The light is really bad. I'm kind of shadowing myself. Let me move. I might try and move this a bit. Oh crap. My desk is an absolute mess. I'll move that a bit like that. That might help with the light. Anyway, yeah, this is cool. It doesn't have the little card tray, but I could always swap the one over from Silicon Valley. This, you're looking, it has a bit of a scruffy manual, but cart is lovely. I reckon on eBay at the moment they're going like 20 plus, but FBA prices are way above that, and for a boxed one I'll probably hold out for something like 50 on this. At Christmas time prices on eBay also will go up, but yeah, it's one of those titles that will be on a lot of people's Christmas lists, so it's just so nice to see this again. Yeah, so they're the only two boxed ones apart from that Lilac Wars that I showed you yesterday. Yesterday? Probably about 3 days ago by the time you see this. The other bits I got were Micro Machines 64. eBay about 10 to 15 pounds. Amazon I'd shoot for around 20. I think this, I don't know, some of this will go to Amazon, some will go on eBay. This is the GoldenEye that should go in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to break that down yet. I haven't tested it, but I seem to remember when I was going through the haul, this whole lot, this was all bought off one person, that the pad that's in there is faulty. So I might break the console down, the box, sell it off in its component parts. The game, if you do get the game on its own, it looks at the moment about 10 to 15 pounds on eBay, Amazon about 20. There's that. Mario Kart 64, another classic. I love this on the SNES. I bought it on the SNES when it came out. I had it on the N64 as well. Currently, what did I say? eBay looking about £30 on a cart only, which is great. Amazon, I reckon I could push for 50 again, cart only. There's very few on there, very few FBA sellers. Yeah, absolute classic. So much demand for this game. I've not got a Nintendo Switch yet. I would imagine I will at some point. The Mario Kart that's coming out on Switch, annoyingly, is just the Wii U ported across with all the downloadable content. I bought all the downloadable content for the Wii version, for the Wii U version, sorry. So I don't know, it feels like a bit of a swizz that if you buy the Switch, you then have to rebuy the game and you're buying all the content you'd already bought. Anyway, so yeah, that's Mario Kart. Great to see a copy of that. This is Hot Wheels. What did I say on this? eBay, they look about £10. Amazon, something similar, maybe a bit higher. I could push maybe 15 on Amazon. Cart only. And that is all I managed to get Nintendo 64 wise. SNES, there's a few more titles. As I've said many times, this is my favourite console of all time, hands down. This is a great little game. This is Super Mario All-Stars. This is a game I bought back in '93. Spent a big chunk of my student money when I was a poor student on this. I don't have a box. Oh, no, tell a lie. Well, I have 2 cartridges, as you can see, in pretty good nick. Oops. I do have a box, but it is pancaked. I don't know if it really has any value. I don't think it's salvageable. I mean, it might be, but there's no insert. I don't think I have a manual in this pile of stuff, no. So that's really not going to add any significant value, I don't think. I'll have a play with it, see if I can get it looking decent, but it looks like it's been run over by a steamroller. But yeah, cart only on these. eBay is looking 15 to 20 currently. Amazon, I'd push for around 25. So after fees and that, it works out kind of similar, but yeah, so it's nice to have a couple of those. One of my favourite games of all time, Super Mario World. Love this game to bits. Currently on eBay, they're going cart only about 20. And Amazon, you could probably push a bit higher again on that one. This one, I'm going to do a video about using these little tools to open up cartridges and change backs. Sometimes you'll find this is, I don't know if it's going to show up in this light, but it's got an off color back, like it's somehow faded. And also the edge of the sticker on the back there, it's got some damage. Swapping out the backs of these is super easy. It takes it's a 5-minute job if you've got the right tool. So I'll make a video about that. Also, sometimes you pick them up and they've got a crack on here or a split. You can change the backs out really easily, which I will be doing on those. So I'll try and remember to do a video about that. Next we had F-Zero. This was another game I bought when it came out. Absolutely loved this. The whole Mode 7 spinning graphics. Great game. It was also brought out on the N64 and the GameCube. Yeah. Currently not a great deal of value in it. Tenner, eBay or Amazon. So that's F-Zero. Populous. This was like a god game where you're like an overseer and you control the people and stuff. I don't know if I had this. I think I might have borrowed this off somebody. Not a great deal of value in it. Not a lot of demand. Between sort of £5 and £8 on eBay they seem to go for. There's no FBA sellers, so I may chance my arm and send that in. I don't think the rank was too good on that, so that's that one. This is a great little game. Pang. If you don't remember this, look it up. Search it on YouTube. It's a game where you run around the bottom of the screen and you fire little harpoons up to pop bubbles. There's great big bubbles bouncing around. When you pop them, they split into 2. And if the bubbles touch you, you die. It's a bizarre game, but it works so well. And then you've got to pop them until they disappear. I used to love this in the arcade back in would have been like early 90s. And yeah, it's quite a decent title. eBay, I do have, again, an absolutely pancaked box. Don't know how salvageable that is, but it does have a pretty decent manual. So that will add to the value. eBay, you're looking about 30. Amazon, not sure, might push for 40 on it. So that's certainly one to keep your eyes peeled for. This is a nice title. This is The Magical Quest, the Mickey Mouse game. Not one I had this, not one I've ever played. Pretty sure it's a platformer. Not a great deal of value in it. £10 on eBay, Amazon, probably 15 to 20 you could get back on that. Cart only. Another one that I didn't actually play back in the day is Doom on the SNES. Good title. eBay, they're going currently 20 to 25 top end. Amazon, where are we? No FBA sellers. So again, this may be one I'll send in and just price high and wait. So that's Doom. This is a classic. I remember this so well. This is Donkey Kong Country. I didn't play the sequels. I think I got rid of my SNES before they were out. I sold my SNES in 95, I think it was. I can't remember. But anyway, I only had the first one, which was this one. Absolute classic. It's made by Rare, wasn't it? I'm sure Rare did this. Oh, it doesn't actually say that on there. Anyway, Donkey Kong. Cart only looks at the moment, where did I write it down? 15 to 20 on eBay at the top end. Amazon, you can push a bit higher again, potentially, if you're prepared to wait. That's that. This game surprised me. General rule of thumb with games, modern consoles and vintage ones, sports games don't hold their value. A lot of them don't have any value. This is ISS, which I think kind of evolved into Pro Evolution Soccer. So this is International Superstar Soccer, or ISS, and it's not too bad. I thought it would be just a throwaway, but eBay, they're going £5 to £10, £10 top end if you're prepared to wait. Amazon, potentially similar money, like £10 to £12. So I may sell that one on its own. I do have a few other bits that are really not worth a lot. This is Nintendo Scope 6. I showed in that last video that I have the scope with one of these. This on its own isn't really worth anything without the scope. You can sell the cart on its own if you're lucky for sort of £4, something like that. And then a couple of other sports titles which aren't really worth much at all. I don't think they were. I'll probably just do a bundle. We've got Kickoff 3. We've got Striker. That's the World Cup edition. So Striker World Cup and Striker. You're looking at sort of £2 or £3 each. I'll probably do them as a 3 for, I don't know, a tenner or something. Go for that. I may even chuck in wherever that other one went. Can't see it now. Where'd it go? Ah, that one. Scope. But it doesn't really work as a bundle. I would imagine I'll bundle those 3. So that's the SNES. Oh no, there's more. Oh, Populous. I do have a mashed up box again. I think there's a manual in there. Yeah. But that's not really going to add a great deal of value to it. And then a couple of boxed ones. This again, this is the trouble with the card boxes and why the card boxes are worth so much, because this is what happens to them. Oh, it's just so annoying. When I sold my SNES, I had kept it pristine and I had kept my collection of games mint in boxes. I took the carts out and then I kept everything inside it absolutely minty fresh. And when I sold it, I sold the whole lot as a bundle. Heartbreaking. It's got a manual, pretty good condition, but the box is a wreck. Good title, this. I did look it up, and now I can't see where I've written it down. eBay 15 to 20. Amazon, you can shoot higher. So again, maybe I'll go up to Amazon and wait it out. But yep, that's that one. I may do eBay because I kind of want to sell it with the box and manual, and it would be easier to describe it and go into detail with photos and everything on eBay. Although you can do that on Amazon, and I do, so I don't know, we'll see. So that's Bart's Nightmare. Super Star Wars, boxed, scruffy box again, but not too bad, it's salvageable. It does have a manual in here somewhere, which is pretty good actually. So with manual, I think they did all three, didn't they? They did Empire Strikes Back and my mind's gone blank, Return of the Jedi. So that's the cart. eBay looking around 20 in this condition, Amazon similar. So not a bad one. And then this is a quite obscure title. Never heard of it until I saw this one in the haul. It's called Hebereki's Papoon or Popoon. New one on me. Box again is okay, but it's seen better days. It looks to be a sort of Tetris columns sort of style puzzler, where little balls or little coloured gems come down the screen. So yeah, not much in it. Well, not too bad. In this condition with box, I'll push for about 20 on eBay. Amazon, there's no FBA sellers, so I may send it up there and wait, don't know. So that's that, and I think that's about it for SNES. Oh, there's a couple of extra normal SNES pads and a SNES that I was told wasn't working. I haven't tested any of this stuff yet. But also quite a nice little SN Pro pad. It's not an official Nintendo one, but I'd imagine it'll have some value. So that's that. I think that's all the SNES stuff. Oh, I showed Game Boy wise, very little in this haul. There was the Tetris that came with the machine. This that I think I showed in the last haul anyway, Burai Fighter. And there's also a Game Boy Color. This is purple, but it's got strange sort of yellowing to it. It's a bit odd. It doesn't smell of smoke, but it looks like it's gone a little bit yellowed. Works fine. I didn't actually look up prices on these, but we all know that they sell well on eBay or Amazon. So yeah, that was nice to grab. So, and then there's some NES stuff, but I haven't looked that stuff up yet, so I'm going to pause it here and I'll get back to you in a sec. Okay, NES stuff. Not masses of NES stuff, just a little pile. First one we've got here is Cobra Triangle. No box, which is a shame, but it does have manual in pretty good nick. Annoyingly, it's got one of these Games Master stickers on the back. This game belongs to Ben Plumley. Ben Plumley. So Ben Plumley, if you're out there, remember this game? Yeah, I looked into this one. eBay, not a lot of value in it, to be fair. They've been selling between £5 and £10 in that condition. Amazon seems to be better, so I may send it up there, but it isn't boxed, it's just as is. So there's that. There is this little gem. This is lovely. Really, really nice box. This is, of course, the classic Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES. Really nice box. But, and this is a shame, the cart seems fine. I haven't, again, I said before, I haven't tested any of these, but really nice condition cart. Oh, Ben Plumley. What's with you and your stickers? You may have seen in the other video, the Turtles game that's in here had one of these on the back of the cart as well. I use some stuff to get stickers off, and it works really well. I need to do a little video about that. I may do that in the same video about switching cart backs out and opening consoles. But yeah, but I thought this was going to be a real winner because it looked really minty fresh, but then you pull the manual out and oh, Ben Plumley, what did you do? Look at the state of this poor thing. Oh, it just ruins the game. Look, oh. So yeah, that obviously affects its value a bit, but still a nice title. I reckon eBay, I'm looking about 20. Amazon, it would be similar. So I think, no, Amazon I could shoot higher. No, I'm looking at the wrong numbers. 30 nearer I think I'd shoot for on eBay, but with this damage I may have to come down. and Amazon, yeah, similar story, I think. So, shame the book is messed up. That would have been rather sweet if it wasn't in such a state, but still a lovely thing. So that's that. Where are we? WrestleMania Challenge with a Woolworths sticker on it. Can you read that? $34.99 Woolworths in, when's this? Must be about 90. Yeah, 1990. 35 quid for this quality. Look at the graphics. Amazing stuff. Unfortunately, the box is in really good nick actually, but this doesn't have a manual. It's got its little slidey sleeve thing and a cart in really nice nick, but no manual. I don't think there's much value in this. 15 tops on eBay. Couldn't see an Amazon listing. So that's that one. This is really nice though. Again, box on this is so good. This is a boy and his blob, and I vaguely remember this coming out on Game Boy. I'm sure it was issued on Game Boy. And I think I checked this out inside. Where's the manual? There you go. Little beauty. It's got a manual in minty fresh condition, and the cart is super clean and quick. Oh, Ben. So I need to sort these out. Oh, they are stuck firm as well. Yeah. So yeah, I'll share the stuff I use to get stickers off at some point. Yeah, this is a really nice thing. Because of the condition, I'll probably get about 20 on eBay. There is a listing for it on Amazon. I don't think there was anybody FBA selling it, so I could just send it into Amazon and in that condition just price it really high and wait. But we'll see. But it's just such a nice example. Anyone out there particularly wants that, just send me a message. So that's that. And then these two are a bit odd. I'm not quite sure what the story is with these. There's Rad Racer cartridge and manual, and Sky Shark complete in box, but they are both open, as in somebody has opened up the carts. There's no screws in there, so I don't have the screws to put them back together, but somebody has opened them up. So I don't know what the story is there. So yeah, need to look into that and work out what I'm going to do with those. I don't know. Oh, hang on, maybe the screws are in here. No. There's some 3D glasses though. I don't know if this had... I don't know. Is this a 3D game? No, it's got those in there. I'm sure the instructions will tell me. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Yeah, interesting. But somebody's been opening them up and fiddling around, and it's the same story in that one as well. And that is it for my little roundup of Nintendo game cartridges. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give it a thumbs up. There will be another video coming of the Sega stuff. Got some consoles where you can see here. There's the Master System and the Mega Drive 2. And then there's some really nice games, loads and loads of really nice Sega games. And then I'll do a separate one for Atari. So many Atari 2600 games. Some really, really lovely boxed ones as well. So if you enjoy this sort of stuff, yep, stay tuned soon because they will be coming in haul videos. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will speak to you guys. I will speak to you soon. Well, I'll see you tomorrow with Andrea for a haul. Now, actually, this is probably going to come out after. This might come out on Monday. So in that case, I saw you yesterday for the haul. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.